Hey everyone, this is Locke Outdoors and welcome to my camp. Today we are going to be talking about rucksacks or backpacks. Now, stay tuned, hit the like and subscribe button down below, and I'll tell you a story. All right, stay tuned. Good day everyone, welcome to my camp on a beautiful day, October 1st, and I am out enjoying every minute of this. So today I wanted to show you something kind of interesting, and this is something I'm very excited about. I've been playing with this idea for the last 8 to 9 months now, and today I finally fine-tuned it, and I am happy with what I got. So everyone has backpacks. There's thousands and thousands of different styles of backpacks out there. Some of them are great, some of them very expensive, some of them very cheap, some of them are very crappy. Yeah, absolutely. But we all have rucksacks, but the biggest problem I have, even with the modern space age technology type of styles that are out there right now, is airflow against your back, because I always sweat. Like, it's crazy how much I sweat when I carry a backpack. If it's tight to your back, you are going to sweat. Now, they'll advertise all these different things out there about, modern, space age material, cooling sensations and airflows and all that stuff. If it's up against your back, you're still going to get warm. You're just not going to get as warm as quick, but you will get warm. That's a fact. I don't care what advertisement people are going to say. I hate it. I hate it. But now you can limit that. And there's a couple of style of backpacks, old school backpacks, that had this stuff already figured out, and it seems like we completely forgot about it. In one of my previous videos, I talked about my father's rucksack, and it was a Lockheed's large external A-frame rucksack. And this thing is the pinnacle of backpack design as far as I'm concerned. It works so well. And why it's not used anymore, I don't know. And I think it's just because it wasn't modern enough nowadays. But I'm telling you, the science behind what they did was incredible. So, now, how do you do this? Like, why is this video? Well, this video is to show you how easily you can make your own external frame backpack with any rucksack that you already own. And I'm telling you, the best airflow on your back is to have nothing there. You don't need air channels. You don't need weird cooling fibers that you can spend $600 or $700 for. You don't need it. You just need space. Well, I'm going to show you an old school way of fixing it. All right, stay tuned. So, the Roycroft A-Frame. If you look at any old school bushcrafting book, there's a good chance they'll talk about the Roycroft A-Frame. Now, there's a lot of different styles of external frames that you can make, all right? But the Roycroft is very simple. It requires 3 pieces of wood tied together in a triangular pattern, all right? And you attach straps, and then you can attach whatever you want to that A-frame, and you can go wherever you want. Now, it's old school. Yeah, it's not modern, all right? And ultimately, it still sits up against your back, and there's pressure points across the back where the bottom bar goes across your back. Now, I use an A-frame as well. I use a Roycroft, but I took a design idea from the Lockheed's rucksack, all right? And at the bottom of the Lockheed's rucksacks, if I can speak right, at the bottom of that A-frame, it's slightly curved. So if you were to look at it from the side, if you were to lay it down, it's slightly curved, all right? And from each point of that curve, there is a strap or a belt that goes directly across and is in tension with the other side. So when you put your A-frame on, that belt sits just above the hips, creating an air gap of about 4 to 5 inches. And that allows incredible airflow, and it keeps the nice and cool in the back. So I decided to do something a little different with my Roycroft. Now, I made my own Roycroft frame a while back. I used it a bit. played with it, had a couple ideas. Today I finally got to put it to use, and I am very happy with the results. I would like to present to you, I don't know if it's called this before, or I'm sure, listen, before I go any further, disclaimer. Nothing I am doing here today, and nothing nobody else is doing in the world of bushcrafting, chances are, has not already been tried before. So this may seem like an original idea, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure someone else in the world had the same idea that I had. So, and that when it comes to bushcrafting, we're just practicing old skills that have just been forgotten. So I present to you the modified Roycroft A-Frame. Now, Jolly, you say, what the heck? It's a bag with sticks. Yes, it is. Now, you can put any bag you have onto the Roycroft. You don't even have to put bags. I've seen pictures online of people putting boxes on these things and all different types of packaging and blankets and all that stuff. You can carry a lot on this design. But I just use my world famous rucksack and I attached it to the top to allow myself to have a good bag. Because I love this bag, but the fact that it sits on my back and I get warm, I hate. But this is the Roycroft. Now, what do you say is modified about it? Well, I added one extra piece of wood to this. It's a C shape. I'm going to put it this way. Now, you see that bow-like shaped piece of wood there? Now, on the very bottom of that, I got some rope, and that rope is in tension. All right? That rope sits right across the top of my hips in the back, giving me an air gap, which allows me to have lots of airflow and to stay cool. Using an A-frame with the hip belt, I'm going to call it, will give you more airflow than most modern day technology designed backpacks. And it shouldn't have to cost you more than a few dollars to get yourself the hemp rope. Let's try it on. See that? Very, very comfortable now. And the fact that this is just a wooden frame means it's easy to make. And all you need is a little bit of bank line and some hemp rope. That's it. Now what I did now, of course, you're going to say, oh, Charlie, the rope is so uncomfortable. It hurts my skin. It pinches and nicks off. It's true, it does. I don't believe you. That's a fact, it does. That's why what I did is I added a roll. I pretty much made a whip finish of more jute rope or hemp rope here to go over top of it to thicken it up, and that allows the pressure to be distributed a little bit more widely, so it's not so hard on the shoulders. And I can adjust it. I can slide it up and down, and it goes quite well. So you can take any rucksack that you own, any backpack. Now I use rucksack and backpack interchangeably. I know people have already commented, is it a backpack, is it a rucksack? Well, I have a German friend who told me something, and this is what he said. He said rucksack is the literal translation from German to English for backpack. So there you go. All right. So yeah, this is the external frame rucksack. All right. It keeps everything off your back. It allows great airflow right through here. Yeah. This is Locke Outdoors. Thanks for showing up. Welcome to my camp. I got to get going. I'm going to do some hunting now before it gets dark. And yeah, stay cool. External A-Frame. Roycroft, modified. Locke Outdoors. Catch you later.